You wake up feeling heavy, even after 8 hours of sleep. You go through your day dragging yourself from task to task, constantly tired, unfocused, and emotionally drained. But it's not your job. It's not your diet. It's not even your lack of sleep. It's your mind. Most people think energy comes from rest or food. And while that's true, your mental energy is what really fuels your actions, your emotions, and your clarity. And it's leaking, quietly, constantly, because without realizing it, you've picked up habits of thought that are silently burning your energy away. You don't notice it because they feel normal. They feel like just how you are. But that's the problem. These mental loops have become your default, and they're costing you more than you know. Stoic philosophy teaches us to separate what is from what we imagine. Marcus Aurelius said, "Today I escaped from anxiety," or no, I discarded it because it was within me. Your mind wasn't built to solve everything in advance. It was built to respond when it's time. Each time you obsess over possibilities instead of actions, you waste your focus. You become paralyzed, exhausted, and you start to fear things that don't even exist. Overthinking drains you because your brain never gets to rest. It's constantly in defense mode, without a real enemy. The second habit is emotional rehearsal. You prepare yourself to be disappointed. You expect others to let you down. You replay arguments in your head that haven't happened yet. You walk into situations already carrying resentment. This is emotional fatigue disguised as preparation. You think you're protecting yourself, but really you're reliving pain that hasn't even occurred. Epictetus reminded us, it's not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them. By constantly anticipating hurt, betrayal, or failure, you experience it twice, first in your mind, then in real life, and sometimes only in your mind. You're not guarding your peace, you're sabotaging it. This habit not only robs you of energy, it convinces you the world is more hostile than it is. The third habit is internal comparison. You measure your progress, your worth, your life, against others, against strangers, against people who show you only the version they want you to see. You scroll, you judge, and without realizing it, you whisper to yourself, "I'm behind." You could be growing, evolving, doing your best. But the second you compare, it all feels like it's not enough. Seneca warned, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." And nowhere is that more true than in comparison. Because you're not just comparing achievements, you're borrowing stress, self-doubt, and shame from people who probably don't even know you exist. And every time you do it, you shrink a little. Your energy dips, your confidence fractures, and your progress, it slows. These three habits, overthinking, emotional rehearsal, and comparison, don't look dangerous. They don't scream for attention. They live in silence, in the background, quietly eroding your strength day after day. And because they're invisible, we excuse them. We say, "I'm just cautious," or "I just care too much," or "I need to stay aware." But there's a line between awareness and obsession, between thought and overthinking, between reflection and rumination. Stoicism doesn't tell you to stop thinking. It tells you to think clearly, to act from reason, not reaction, to pause before engaging, and most importantly, to protect your mind like a fortress. Because what enters, stays. What stays, shapes you. So if you want your energy back, don't just sleep more. Don't just drink more water. Clean your mental space. Catch yourself when you spiral. Interrupt the loop. Ask, is this thought useful? Is it in my control? If not, let it go. Don't rehearse pain. Don't compare paths. Don't overanalyze silence. Guard your peace like it matters, because it does. You don't need more motivation. You need less noise. And when the noise fades, something powerful remains. Focus, clarity, strength. The kind of strength no one sees, but everyone feels. That's the beginning of a stoic steel mind.